is going on, my friends? SeanPierceJohnson here with this week's episode of Stompbox Saturday, and on the Stompin block today, we are taking a look at the Go To Fuzz by Mid Valley Effects. It takes a lot of guts and a lot of things down below in the male persuasion to call your pedal go-to. Because let's face it, a go-to is something that we always rely on, like this thing right here, or like that software right there, or these cables right here. Go-to is a very important thing to us as guitar players, so there's got to be something to this fuzz, and believe me, there is a lot of it going on. It's deceptively simple, and it sounds like destruction. So, throw the pedal up on the screen, and let's take a look at it, shall we? There you go, a two-knob fuzz with a tone switch. You have volume, you have gate, and the tone switch. That's it. Volume, pretty self-explanatory, how loud this thing gets. And it get loud. Real loud. Like really, really loud. Kind of hurts sometimes how loud it gets. In a good way. And then gate. This is very interesting. Gain on this pedal, set. That's what it is. No more, no less, don't care. Why are you buying a fuzz pedal if it doesn't do anything? Turn the gain up. It's a lot of fun. But the gate can get you just about anything from a zippy, kind of battery dying fuzz, really gated and really nasty, or you can dial that gate back, get something a little bit fuller, but kind of controls the noise a little bit. So, what does the tone switch do? Well, that has a few different effects. You get a little bit more of a treble emphasis in one area, and then in the other selection, you have something a little bit smoother. So that's pretty much it. Now, the interesting thing about this fuzz is the way that it will interact with the amplifier. I find that you kind of have to, as cool as this pedal is and as good as it sounds, you really have to kind of dial each one in. It's sort of like an ingredient in the recipe. So I'll show you exactly what I mean. Let's start by going ahead and hearing the orange rocker verb set clean. Now, this is the bridge pickup. That's pretty bright comparatively to what I normally like to use. Now that is with the bass rolled all the way down and the treble set to, let's see, that's 2 o'clock, and the volume is straight up at 12. Kind of has like a voxy jangle going on to it, and I like it a lot. But when you put on the go-to, it kind of just brings a lot of that bass back. So, because of all the output that you have, you kind of get a little bit of an overload of the low frequencies, which I'll show you by slowly rolling up my bass knob. Which for higher on the next stuff sounds really awesome. But when you start getting really low, might become a little overly boomy, but I'm still having fun with it. Yep. So this is a very interesting pedal to start playing around with and discover how your amp affects the overall sound of it just as much as, you know, the fuzz pedal going into it. So let's go ahead and start messing around with this kind of an idea. Let's first hear the pedal into this amp as I have it set right now. With the volume at 12, we'll have the bass running at 12 o'clock, and then we'll have the treble right around 2 o'clock. And let's go ahead and check out the range of the gain knob and the different levels of output we have and the tone switch. That is a powerful gate. It's kind of fun hearing that gated note in the echo. That's fun. Yeah, that's pretty much what you can get out of this thing. Nasty, ripping, gated, big, ballsy, just... ugh. Punch in the face fuzz. There you go. So, it's kind of a little weird to show you my favorite settings. Instead, let's pick up a couple different guitars and I'll show you how I use it with each guitar. So for this sound, I go for that really extreme bright kind of amp setting that we started out the video for, and this is how my go-to guitar sounds with the go-to fuzz. have it, my friends. That's the go-to fuzz from Mid-Valley Effects. Now, at the beginning of the video, we answered the question of what a go-to piece of gear is for a guitar player. In that context, this fuzz pedal is not going to be for everyone. I know there's a lot of people out there that hate fuzz with a passion. The first thing you should do for that is go seek professional help, either medical or spiritual help. But for people like me who love fuzz and all different types of fuzz, this thing is right in my wheelhouse. Heavy, gated fuzz that is simple to control, simple to manipulate, and just makes me want to play and have fun. And what more could you want from a fuzz pedal? I have to say a big thank you to Andrew and Tori at Mid-Valley Effects for sending me the go-to. This thing's staying in my collection, and I'm going to have a lot of fun with this in the near future. And I want to know what you all watching thought of the go-to fuzz. You can let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, and you can click that subscribe button when you see it. And don't forget to turn on the notifications so you don't miss the rest of the episodes of Stompbox Saturday coming up. Thank you all so much for joining me again this week. I always love having you hang out. And until next time, my friends, I'm SeanPierceJohnson, and I wish you all a great tone and happy stomping. Cheers.